All right, here we are in Adobe Photoshop, and I'm going to show you how to do a drop shadow using the built-in Photoshop shadows. So you want to make sure you're on your layer that you want, and you're going to need the layers palette here, which is accessible right here, window, and then layers. And now just make sure you have your layers selected and hit the effects and pull down to drop shadow. Now you're in the dialog here. Um, I turn off global light because I just like it to. I'll show you why in a second. But I'm gonna make this a little darker for you, just so you can see it. You probably don't want a dark shadow these days. I mean, for product photography like this, but you might. You know, it depends. That's your call. Um, so yeah, here's the distance. That's just gonna bring it away. You know, that's literal distance. Spread is going to make it less and more blurry towards the edges, and this makes it how big it is. So you can see if I increase the spread and then the distance. So, you know, you can get some pretty gnarly drop shadows here. Um, so that's that, and you just hit OK when you're satisfied with it. And remember, this will work on. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna move that down a little because I want to show you guys something cool. Okay, there we go. The spread can be like way down. Move it a little. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna opacity down. That makes it more or less see-through. You know, so that's a decent one. I mean, it's still a little dark, but okay. We have this. This is gonna be rad. You can. It works on logos too, but watch this. You can in the flyout here. You can go over here and hit copy layer style. Right. Go over here. Now we're on here. I'm just gonna fly out again. I'm gonna paste the layer style. See that? Boom. So that's really cool, especially for consistency and for if you're doing batch actions, which I have a video on that. You should check that out if you want to apply this to lots of stuff at once. But so that's how you do that. You watch, I can ditch this drop shadow, and I'm just going to paste it again. You can paste it all day long. It remembers. So that's amazing. And now, say we have a flat image that just make, I don't know, out of the photographer, you got off Google, whatever, and you want to add it. So I'm going to flatten this bad boy. Ready? Flatten. So now this is like one without a drop shadow, but you can't just put a drop shadow on it because it'll put it on the whole image. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a quick and dirty selection here. I'm going to you can use the wand tool, which is right here, and you just go wand, and then you can do that, and then you have to mess with this. In this scenario, since it's so contrasted white to blue, I'm just going to go like 75. Now watch this. I'm going to deselect everything. Um, we can go to that. You hit Command D, and then this is probably, yeah. See, that's a lot better. Then you can hold Shift, and you get a little plus symbol. But in this scenario, I'm not even going to do that. That's the harder way, and it's more manual. Um, you can also just get the wand tool and go into object selection, and that works. And this is probably what you'd want to do in this scenario, just because the colors are so different. So I already got it. Now I'm just going to hit up to, I'm going to get that. That's my selection tool. And I'm going to go up to Layer, New, and Via Copy. And now I just made it into a new layer. See, I'm going to get rid of the back, the other one. So I can just throw that away. And watch this. I can just straight up paste that layer style still. See that? Booyah. So anyways, that is Photoshop uh, Drop Shadows 101, if you will. Anyways, I hope that helped. If it did, leave me a comment and hit like. Thanks.